My name is Bhullar,
I'm Justin Bhullar.
and the business that we would like to build funnels for is High Performance Practice.
Yeah, the business we want to build funnels for is High Performance Practice, a coaching and consulting company for dentists, by dentists, and that's what we're really looking forward to do. So we've been looking to build a funnel for high performance practice ever since we came up with the idea or concept to launch this company, which has been approximately 6 months now.
What I loved most about today was the highly tactical and easily implementable strategies that we learned from Brian, and it's definitely something that we're going to be able to walk away with and use right away.
Absolutely, yeah, I would agree with that. But what I loved most about today was just gaining clarity and insight on what the path is to be able to get our message out there, be able to get out there and impact as many dentists and dental practice owners as possible. So we're really looking forward to do that. And today was definitely step one in that process, just a real keen understanding of where we got to go in order to help as many folks as possible.
Nice. Prior to this day, our vision was clear but fragmented. It was difficult to kind of string the strategy together. And after today, I feel much more confident in our next steps moving forward.
Yeah, absolutely. To add to that, I think having somewhat of an idea or formula in order to get us from point A to point B is what's most important. So we had the idea, we've got the business background, the experience, the stuff in our own businesses, and now this is what we want to go ahead and teach other dentists and entrepreneurs about. And the only way to do that is to first get clear on how we're going to get that message out there. So the vision was there. We knew we wanted to have a positive impact. How we were going to do that was very clear to us within our business, but now getting the message out there is where the ambiguity was, and being here at this funnel day today is what helped gain clarity and insight on what the strategy will be for that.
Mm-hmm.
There's always two options. You can go out there and go ahead and do everything yourself and micromanage a process, or you can rely on experts to do things. You know, as a dentist, I definitely want somebody who's studied, learned, and gone all in on a topic to kind of treat me for a root canal or a filling or an implant or whatever that may be in our industry. And in this case, I don't want to be piecing things together. What we really wanted was to find the experts. And when you find the experts, they're able to give you all the information that they've spent the last decade really perfecting, and that's what I'm after. So it's the path of least resistance in my mind to go seek experts and then help allow them to sort of replicate the process that they've done for other folks, helping other people get their message out as well.
Absolutely. I think this is the by far the fast track on getting where we need to go.
Oh, totally. Yeah, I would totally agree with that. Well, I'll tell you, so some of the things that I think that I had as concerns were really just general things. Am I going to show up here and get generic information, or is this going to be specific, narrow and deep on something that we can actually use that's going to be tangible or practical and tactical, so we can go out and now start implementing alongside a team. And really that was my biggest concern is that going to be the case? And it's definitely been abolished. I know now we're in the right place. And the second concern I had was, is this going to be kind of over the top with sales? We don't like to go out there and do any hard pressure stuff. All we really want to do is help people improve their practices, improve their business, and that's so important to us. And we want to do that in the most ethical and authentic way possible. And that's really what Brian and Perfect Funnel Systems is helping us put together here. So definitely that concern's gone too, because they built their business based on authenticity and ethics as well. So
yeah, my concern was, are we going to walk away with a strategy and something that we can use right away? And that definitely has happened. Today exceeded my expectations. We weren't sure, like Justin said, if we were going to walk into the lion's den of sales and upselling and here's what you need to do next and buy. It was nothing like that. This is stuff that we can take with us, and use, and we'll be successful at it. So that's definitely something that I appreciated.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I don't have much more to add there.
For me, I think the unexpected component here was that everything kind of can be chopped up and lined up, and we basically can have all components of our business attended to in exactly the way we want it done. And it's really our vision that will be followed out, and so it's highly customizable. That's what I really enjoyed about this.
Yeah, I think so many little aha moments. It's just the process naturally becoming more clear on anything. You get the little light bulbs and the light switch turned on. But at the end of the day, really, I think if I were to choose one, it would be just a more acute awareness of what the whole process looks like. It's not just, putting up a web page and then crossing your fingers and hoping Facebook ads attract leads and generate you business. There's a lot more to it. It's a lot more complex, and especially if you want to do it well. So I would say just understanding and getting a better appreciation for what the process looks like.
I definitely think that we have exceeded our investment value. This is just stuff that you would not receive anywhere else. It's highly customized, and this is what we're absolutely going to implement, the strategies that we came out of here with today.
So over the last decade, I've invested over $1.5 million personally in personal professional development, whether that be for myself or our business or practice. And this is let's call it, whatever the investment has been. I'm always looking at what's the return on that. What am I getting back? In part, that's me. It's me going out, executing, doing what I have to do to actually implement. But at the same time, it has a lot to do with what you've put the money in. We invested here, we spent some money hoping to extract as much information as possible. And I would say we definitely exceeded our expectations. It was a worthwhile investment. For just the clarity itself, it was worth it. Most people spend a lot of time and money investing in product services where they leave there perhaps with a ton of information, but no direct path on how they're now gonna recoup these costs. And I think we've definitely done that here. We have a much more acute awareness of where to go next.
Yeah, I absolutely do think that Brian understands our business. A large part of it was really deep diving into where we're at, where we want to go, and there was a lot of clarity that we both gained in terms of our final vision that Brian helped us kind of get to. So yeah, I absolutely believe that Brian understands.
Yeah, absolutely. So, having created multiple businesses from scratch, multiple practices from scratch, the fundamentals are all the same. And what I understand here too, taking a look at now, all the little steps that are required, I see how competent Brian is in each of these categories. So I think using that information that he's applied in other industries, bringing it to our coaching industry here as well, it's going to be a tremendous benefit. I have no doubt that he understands what he's doing. So it should be great.
Our vision is quite clear, and the fact that this will end up successful is also clear to us. What helped here today was the timeline that we see this happening at, and being able to work with someone this competent and this capable, and streamlining a lot of the potential missteps that we may have encountered is worth it in itself. Not having to, having a direct path to where we want to go.
So having gone through this whole process now from start to finish, we've spent a full day here, 8 hours, really going through everything, with a microscope. So the goal for us is to have a positive impact on our clients. That's going to be dentists, dental practice owners. And in order to have that impact, you actually have to get yourself out there, and digital marketing is one component of that. It's just the reality, it's the world we live in. So I'm confident now that we're going to be able to realize this vision more quickly and get our message out there to more folks, like I said, in an authentic and ethical way by working with Brian and his team. So for anyone who's looking to invest in a funnel day, I'd recommend that if you want to get your message out there, you want to figure out a path. So from point A to point B, and you want to do it in the most effective, fastest, quickest possible way, I would suggest that putting up the money up front, investing in it up front, just for clarity alone, to save you time, help you collapse timelines, and give you a perfect direction in which to work towards. I would say just for that, it's worth your time and investment. So if you're hesitant, like anyone is, like we always are, you just gotta put the time into learning about the company. Take a look at the websites, take a look at the testimonials. That's really what I base my decision on, and that's why I'm willing to stand here in front of you and give you mine.
Yeah, absolutely. Having a tried, tested, and true model of of success is definitely always the right way to go. And learning from experts is why we're here, and that's really what we accomplished today.
That's right. Yeah, you bet.